Picture this. You've just enjoyed a delicious dessert, only to wake up the next day with unexpected spots and pimples on your face. That was my reality not too long ago. A sweet tooth by nature, my indulgence in sugary delights was often followed by an unwelcome surprise in the mirror the next morning. It all started innocently enough, a piece of cake here, a candy bar there, but soon I began to notice a pattern. Each time I gave in to my cravings for refined sugar, I'd wake up to a fresh outbreak of acne. It was as if my skin was rebelling against my dietary choices. The consistency of these occurrences was too glaring to ignore. Every time I indulged in sweets the very next day without fail, I'd be greeted by a new pimple or two, sometimes even more. This got me thinking, was my skin reacting to my sugar consumption? Was there a connection between my love for sweets and my sudden bouts of acne? I decided to keep a food diary, noting down everything I ate and how my skin reacted the next day. The results were striking. On days when my sugar intake was high, my skin invariably broke out. But on days when I managed to resist my sweet cravings, my skin remained clear. This personal encounter got me thinking, is there a scientific link between sugar and acne, or is it all just a coincidence? To answer this question, we delve into the world of scientific research and what it says about sugar and acne. Many of us have heard the age-old advice to cut back on sweets to keep our skin clear, but is there any truth to this claim? Let's explore what the studies say. Several research initiatives have delved into the sugar-acne connection. A noteworthy investigation published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found a striking correlation between high-glycemic diets, which are rich in refined sugars, and acne prevalence. But what exactly is a high-glycemic diet? This term refers to foods that cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. Foods with a high glycemic index, like white bread, soda, and yes, our culprit, refined sugar, are rapidly converted into glucose in our bodies. This sudden surge in blood sugar can lead to a cascade of hormonal fluctuations. One such hormone is insulin, which helps our cells absorb glucose. However, when we consume high glycemic foods, our bodies may produce too much insulin, leading to insulin resistance over time. This, in turn, can stimulate the production of androgen hormones, which are known to contribute to the development of acne. Furthermore, a study in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics showed that participants who consumed low glycemic diets reported fewer acne symptoms compared to those on a regular diet. This suggests that foods which slowly release glucose into the bloodstream, like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, may help manage acne. It's also worth noting that this research doesn't suggest that sugar directly causes acne. Rather, it indicates that a diet high in refined sugars can create conditions within the body that make acne more likely to occur. These findings suggest that consuming sugar may indeed contribute to acne, but let's break it down further. It's time to understand the specific mechanisms at play when sugar enters our system and how this could potentially lead to those pesky pimples we all dread. So, stick around as we delve deeper into this sweet, yet not so sweet connection in the next scene. Let's dive deeper into the biological processes that occur when we consume sugar and how these could lead to acne. To understand this, we first need to look at what happens when we consume sugar. The moment sugar enters our body, it's broken down into glucose, which is then used for energy. However, when we consume more sugar than our body needs for immediate energy, our blood glucose levels rise. This spike prompts the pancreas to release insulin to help regulate glucose levels. Now here's where the acne connection comes in. Insulin is a hormone that, among other things, stimulates the production of skin oils. When insulin levels spike, it can kick oil production into overdrive. And it's this excess oil that can clog your pores and lead to breakouts. But wait, there's more. High insulin levels also cause inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation can make the skin more sensitive and reactive, which can exacerbate acne. It can also cause your skin cells to grow and die off faster, which can lead to clogged pores. But that's not all. Insulin also stimulates the production of a hormone called insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1. This hormone has been linked to acne because it promotes the growth of skin cells and oil glands. More skin cells and oil glands mean more opportunities for clogged pores and acne. To make matters worse, sugar can also interfere with the body's natural anti-inflammatory response. This means your body might not be as equipped to deal with inflammation, potentially leading to more severe acne. So let's recap. Consuming too much sugar can spike insulin levels, leading to increased oil production and inflammation, both of which can contribute to acne. It can also stimulate the production of hormones that promote the growth of skin cells and oil glands, and interfere with your body's ability to handle inflammation. So it seems our skin might not be so sweet on sugar after all. Knowing this, what can we do to keep our skin clear and healthy? Let's dive into the practical side of things. Reducing our sugar intake doesn't mean we have to deprive ourselves of all things sweet. It's about making smarter, healthier choices. So, where do we start? One of the best ways to cut back on sugar is to eat more whole foods. These are foods that are unprocessed and unrefined, or processed and refined as little as possible. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Not only are these foods naturally low in sugar, but they're also packed with the essential nutrients our bodies crave. Now, let's talk about processed foods. These are often high in added sugars, even if they don't taste sweet. From salad dressings to pasta sauces, you'd be surprised where sugar can hide. By limiting our intake of processed foods, we can significantly reduce our sugar consumption. Reading food labels is another key strategy. It's not just about looking at the sugars line, but also checking the ingredient list. Words like corn syrup, dextrose, fructose, and anything ending in ose are just fancy names for sugar. Let's make it a habit to know what we're putting into our bodies. And it's not just about clearer skin. Cutting back on sugar can lead to a myriad of health benefits. It can help us maintain a healthy weight, boost our energy levels, and even reduce our risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. That said, it's important to remember that everyone's body is different. What works for one person may not work for another. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking to it. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Small changes can make a big difference over time, so why not start today? Swap that sugary cereal for a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh fruits, or choose water over that can of soda. Every little bit helps. Reducing sugar in our diet might just be the secret to a healthier and acne-free life. After all, our skin is a reflection of our internal health. Let's treat it with the care it deserves. Let's recap what we've learned about the link between sugar and acne. We delved into the personal experience that showed a correlation between consuming refined sugar and the emergence of spots and pimples the following day. This anecdotal evidence served as a starting point to explore the greater sugar-acne connection. We then navigated through the science behind this link, understanding how sugar intake can lead to increased sebum production and inflammation, creating an ideal environment for acne to thrive. It's a chain reaction, starting with the spike in blood sugar levels, leading to an insulin boost, which in turn triggers the release of certain hormones. These hormones stimulate the oil glands, causing them to produce more sebum. And voila, you have the perfect recipe for acne. We also learned how sugar acts as a catalyst for inflammation in the body. Inflammation, while being a natural defense mechanism, when aggravated, can escalate skin issues, including acne. So sugar doesn't directly cause acne, but it does set the stage for it. We then discussed how reducing sugar intake can pave the way for clearer, healthier skin. Substituting high glycemic foods with lower ones, incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and taking a mindful approach towards consumption of processed and sugary foods can all contribute to the well-being of your skin. Yet it's essential to remember that these findings, while backed by research, may not apply universally. Each of us is unique, and our bodies react differently to various dietary changes. What works for one might not work for another. Remember, everyone's body reacts differently to dietary changes. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making drastic changes to your diet. Here's to healthier skin and a healthier you. Thank you for joining us in understanding the intricate connection between sugar intake and acne. We hope this video has been informative and helpful in guiding you towards healthier skin choices. If you find our content valuable, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We regularly post videos on various health topics, providing insights and tips that can help you lead a healthier lifestyle. However, we want to reiterate the importance of consulting a healthcare professional before making any drastic changes to your diet. While we strive to provide accurate and useful information, it's crucial to remember that everyone's body is unique, and what works for one may not work for the same way for another. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey to better health. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.